So, hello everyone, good afternoon. My voice is audible or not?
Your voice is audible, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, students, an important webinar has been arranged for you today, which is being headed by Mr. Shaheen Mondol, sir. We are extremely privileged and honored for your today's session, sir. And we thank you on behalf of GNIT. I want to give you short introduction about Mr. Shaheen, sir. Sir presently working in the Udan company as a team lead, and sir has almost 3 years experience in marketing in different organizations. And I hope that you all will be benefited and enriched by his today's session. Okay, over to you, sir. Sahin sir, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sain Mondal from Udan. Tarpon,
Uh,
can you start now?
you can continue, sir. You can continue.
Is this visible to everyone?
Yes, it
Hello?
is visible.
Visible.
Yeah.
So, we start our session right now. Uh, Udan, little bit introduction about Udan. Okay, it is founded in 2016, and it is situated in Bengaluru. The headquarters is in Bangalore, and website is our official website is udan.com. You can search it on Google, and you can get all the information about our company. And our three co-founders are there in management. Sujit Kumar, who is mostly controlled our operations like logistics, and Amod Malvia, who is the programmer. Our app is totally programmed by Amod Malvia. And the third person is Vaibhav Gupta, who is controlled our finance department. Okay, and our investors are GGV Capital, Lightspeed Venture Partners, DST Global, and City Ventures, and more others are there. So, and now I'm want to start Udan operating metrics. We are around in 1,000 cities right now, and our customers are 180,000 in all over India. Retailers are around 3 million, and our suppliers are 25,000 right now. But these numbers are variable because day by day we are onboarding our sellers, and it's gradually increasing our customers as well. Now I'm going to tell about our competitors like Big Basket. Uh, Everyone know about Big Basket? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Anyone know about Big Basket?
Yeah, I hope we all know that about this big basket.
Uh, Big Basket is mostly dealing with B2C, business to customer, but right now they are starting B2B, right? And Flipkart as well, very known company of online trading. Flipkart is also known as a B2C company, but Flipkart right now is started B2B. And Bizongo is there, Hitman is there, and all other companies are there to compete with us. Now I am telling about our achievements. Udan is the fastest unicorn in a startup. Now, what is unicorn? Unicorn is mostly defined in finance that a privately owned company whose turnover is more than 1 billion within 5 years. We consider a company as a startup whose operations is less than 5 years, right? So Udan is the fastest unicorn. Any questions?
Students, please respond when Sari asking. Kathakoli, Pratiksha, if you have any question or any kind of doubt. Aditi, Kathakoli, Pratiksha, please respond.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
sir. I
move
think
to
I think I
next
think they
slide.
have no questions. You please continue. Yeah.
Okay. So now we are talking about our business model. It is very simple. Like you installed our app first, then you browse and place an order. Then we receive an order through app, and we enroll it. Enroll means we are ready to see for delivery, right? After that, pick up and delivery. Pick up means we can pick up the products from seller's point or warehouse or hub. It depends on the order ID. After that, we deliver the products to retailers. Mostly our customers are retailers and wholesalers because we are dealing in B2B. After delivery, payment settle. Payment settles in two methods. One is offline method, another is online method. We have our own payment method, that is Udan Pay. You can pay ourselves through Udan Pay. Otherwise, you can pay through cash. Any questions in this slide? Any confusion?
Students, this is a humble request to you. Please feel free to ask. If you have any queries, please show Mali. If you have any question.
স্যার আমি এইমাত্র জয়েন হলাম স্যার কিছু বুঝতে পারছি না
Okay.
So can we start from the beginning, Tarpon?
No, sir. You can continue.
Okay. So any questions, any confusion, any query? Okay, then move to the next slide. Now this is our sourcing model. Actually, the retailers and wholesalers, when they place order, we have to collect our products from the market and then we are going to deliver. Right. So sourcing model is basically in our companies 4 types. Like marketplace. Marketplace means we collect our products from wholesalers, distributors. Right. They they send their products to our hub or warehouse. After that, as per order, we deliver it to the buyers. So first one is for marketplace. Second one is buy and sell. Now what is buy and sell? Buy and sell means our company Udan, they have a system concern, Granary Wholesale Private Limited, who is purchase the products from the market, comparing with the local market rates. After that, we sell our products through app, that is buy and sell. The third one is DTR model. Now what is DTR model? DTR, full form of DTR is direct to retail. Direct to retail is generally we are used in flour verticals. Flour means atta and maida. We propose the flour mills to send their product to us. After that, we deliver it to the retailers. That is DTR. And the last model is DTRG. Now DTRG is like similar to DTR, but there is a slight difference. DTRG means we buy the products from the millers like Nauranga Fine Flour Mills Private Limited, and after that we sell the products to our app. That is DTRC. Now this is the model of sourcing. Now any questions on that? Friends, feel free to ask me. Tarpon, any question from your end?
From not from my end, but you can continue after the completion of the presentation. I think if the students have any queries or doubts, they will ask.
Okay, sure. Now, this is the most important thing in any online company, whatever it is B2B or B2C. The model is almost same for every online company like Amazon, Flipkart, or in our company, Udaan as well. So what is order flow? Whenever you place an order in Amazon or Flipkart, when you track your order, you can see this type of order flow, like order placed. After placing order through app, that is order placed. Now what is awaiting pickup? The next one is awaiting pickup. Awaiting pickup means when we placed order, after that we collect the products from the uh, distributors or wholesalers. That is awaiting pickup. So after awaiting pickup, the product is going to ship. Ship means when we collect the product from the market and ready for delivery, that is shipped. After shipment is done, we are going to deliver the product, that is delivered. If the product is not delivered to the buyers, so this is shipment return. That means the product is returned to our warehouse or hub. That is the order flow of our company. Is it clear to everybody?
Students, please respond.
স্যার বলছি এটা যেটা অর্ডার ফ্লোটা এটা কি ওই যে যেমন ফ্লিপকার্ট বা আমরা অনলাইন শপিং করি যেমন যে প্রসেসটা কি স্যার?
Sorry.
মানে স্যার এখানে যে অর্ডার ফ্লোটা যে আপনি বোঝালেন আমি হালকা হালকা বুঝেছি। এবার আমি বলছি যেমন আমরা ফ্লিপকার্টে অর্ডার দিই মানে বিভিন্ন ধরনের মানে যেমন অনলাইন শপিং হয় যেমন অর্ডারটা প্রসেসিং হচ্ছে এটা কি সেই রকম টাইপের?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
ওকে
সেরকম টাইপেরই সিমিলার।
আচ্ছা থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Okay, so we move to the next slide. Now what is the advantages for buyers? Why they place order at Udaan? Right. The first advantage is better rates and availability. In offline market, if I have a retail shop in my pin code, so I have only one option, that is the distributor or the wholesaler. That from I can purchase my products. But in Udaan, I can purchase from anywhere in West Bengal. So obviously I can get better rates and availability of products. Right. Second one is logistics support. The most challenging thing is logistics in online company, especially in Kolkata, because Kolkata has less transportation comparing with other cities in India. So we provide logistics support to buyers because they can buy any products from any wholesalers or distributors who is working at Udaan by giving us 30 rupees only. That means you can buy anything with 30 rupees at Udaan. The third one is variety and quality of goods. We are sourcing all over from West Bengal so that we have the variety of products and quality of good products. I am working in a food segment, food and FMCG. So we have almost we covered 90% of food varieties like flowers, oil, pulses, dry fruits, spices from different vendors, and we provide the products to the buyers with good quality and best rates. Now, fourth one is low delivery charges. As I told you that our delivery charge is only 30 rupees. You can buy anything and any quantities. Delivery at doorstep. Our our logistics support the buyers by delivering their products at their own retail shop. So any query?
The delivery charges is fixed
Fixed.
30
Delivery
rupees
charge is fixed.
for all
It
products.
depends. It depends on the order IDs. If I am telling you deeply, it depends on the order IDs.
Okay.
So we move next. So advantages is there, and so disadvantages is also there. Our company is dealing only cash payment. Like there is no credit available. If you want to buy something, then you have to pay. The time of delivery, you have to pay. That is our disadvantage because in food and FMCG segment, buyers are getting credit from the wholesalers and distributors. But we are right now not providing. But we have the intention that in future we will provide the credit to the premium buyers who is continuously buying from our platform. Second one is RTO process. RTO means the full form of RTO is return to the origin. RTO. In RTO process, we have this little bit of complex in RTO process because some of the buyers can't understand the process of RTO. That is also our disadvantage. The third one is fake orders. Sometimes the buyers place order which is not intentional. It would be a take error or take issue. Something will be there. The fourth one is product mismatch. If in case of FMCG, different types of MRP products are there, like MRP is 5, MRP is 10. So sometimes buyer place an order, the product of MRP 10, but he is getting the product which is MRP is 5. That is product mismatch. So the product is returned to our hub and warehouse. That is product mismatch. Because of that, we can't deliver the product to the buyers. So move to the next one. Now, seller advantage. Seller means from where we are sourcing our products. Vast market. If a seller or a vendor or a distributor are dealing in food and FMCG vertical, they can only operate in few pin codes. But in our platform, we are giving him the West Bengal market. So automatically he is getting vast market. Second one is advertisement. In our platform, we are advertising different types of brands like Annabhumi, like Fine Flower Mills. You can raise their business all over the West Bengal. Third one is logistics support. We are providing logistics supports to sellers and vendors as well. Because we are, whenever we are purchase something or collecting some products from the vendors, we provide them logistics support. Fourth one is easy payment method. When we purchase our products from the vendors, the payment method is very easy. After we are getting the products, after inverted in warehouse or hub, the sellers or vendors can give their payments through online by NEFT or RTGS. Now the fifth point is build connection with buyers. Now sellers, if sellers are doing their business in a limited area, then he has limited count of buyers. But in our platform, we have around 20,000 buyers. So easily you can get the buyers. Now next, disadvantages, seller disadvantages. Similarly, RTO process. RTO is a loss of company for seller or vendor and also for Udaan. Quality issues. Sometimes when we purchase or we are collecting products from the market, it has some quality issues. It will be old effective, the bags will be damaged. So these are all in quality issues. Third one is fake orders. Now we discussed previously what is fake orders. Fake orders means which orders are placed unintentionally. That is fake orders. And the fourth one is expired materials. Sometimes it happens when we collecting products from the market and store in our warehouse. Lot of products are going to expire. So we return the expired materials to the vendors. That is seller disadvantages because it is a loss for the seller or vendor. Now move to the next. Now sourcing methods. Two types of sourcing methods are here. First one is JIT process and second one is warehousing. Now we discuss about JIT process. JIT means just in time. So this is the flow of JIT process. First one is order placed. When we placed order through app, that is order placed. Second one is products are picked up from seller point. After placing the order, we collect the products from seller or vendor point. Third one is received to hub. The materials are received to hub. After that, we deliver it to the buyers. That is JIT process. Any question on JIT process? Arpon, any question?
No, I think students don't have any questions. You please continue.
Okay. Now, warehousing. What is warehousing? Warehousing is, first of all, we are collecting materials from market and store the materials in our warehouse. We have two warehouses in Kolkata. One is in Sonai Road and second one is at Shambai. So firstly, products are received at warehouse. Second one is order placed. order placed through app. Third one is transfer products to hub. Now, the third point is important because in our JIT process, we collect the materials from market after placing the order. But in warehousing, we collect the products first from the market. After that, we are taking orders from the market. So third option is transfer products to hub. After placing order, we deliver the products from warehouse to hub for delivery. And the fourth option is delivered to the buyers. Pin code wise, delivered to the buyers means in hub segregation are there because we are taking orders from different pin codes. So in hub, they are segregating their products hub pin code wise. After that, delivery to buyers. So next one is this is a preview of business volume per day in Udan. Now it is the vertical of sugar is around 30 lakh per day, oil is 50, flour means atta maida 10 lakh per day, pulses is 20 lakh, salt is 2 lakh approx, dry fruits and spices 50 lakh. So in a day we are doing 1.10 crore approx at one. The last one is QC norms for food and FMCG. We are maintaining some QC norms while doing business. First one is FSSAI logo with license number. That is basically food license number and logo because we can't deal with the products who doesn't have any FSSAI logo or license number. Next one. Second one is manufacturing and expiry date or date. Some products has a date before. It is basically seen in the flowers like date before 1 month, date before 3 months, etc. So without manufacturing date or expiry date, you can't take any product from the market. Third one is batch number or lot number. Both the things are same, but sometimes it mentioned batch number and sometimes it is mentioned as lot number. And the fourth one is veg non-veg logo. Without veg non-veg logo in FMCG article, we can't take the product because it is most important for the buyers that the product is veg or non-veg. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Sir,
Everyone.
I have one question to you. How
Okay.
do you reach to your target customer?
It is very simple because in B2B segment, especially in food, everybody need it. So
Okay.
our target, we can't searching for our target customer. They are searching for their best option. And right now in West Bengal, not only West Bengal, in India, Uran is the largest company dealing in B2B segment.
Okay.
So
Okay.
customers are come to us.
Okay. Okay.
So
Thank you, sir.
any other questions?
No, any students, if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Do you understand the topic? What is B2B actually?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Okay. So science sir, our two faculty members and our HOD madam is also there in the session. Sir and ma'am, if you have any queries or if you want to say something, you can.
Thank you, Shahin sir. I'm free. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us such an interesting topic. And I am sure that for this topic, our students and also us will enhance our knowledge regarding this matter. And thank you for coming today and sharing your views on this particular topic, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mandal, sir. And thank you, Tarpon, sir, for giving us the opportunity to listen a very important topic. And thank you, sir, for elaborating such a finely and enlightening regarding the B2B model. And on behalf of GNIT and GIS Group, and it's a great opportunity for us to hear you. And in future, we are looking forward to more sessions from you. And thank you once again from GNIT and GIS Group.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sahin sir. This is Devaswati Ganguly, HOD of Department of Hospital Management. It's really, it was a very informative session, and all of the students have enjoyed. And in future, we will keep remain some kind of this webinar, and we will keep in touch with you also, and our students will be facilitated. So it's a great opportunity to them. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sahin sir. Thank you so much for your today's session. And I hope that our students really enjoyed the session and got a clear picture about the topic, that what is the actual meaning of B2B. And I also hope that we will get your presence in future. And
Okay,
thus,
sure.
I conclude today's session by wishing you all a happy Holi and enjoy the Festival of Color with your friends and family. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends.